Hello, welcome to our house. What were you doing in my backyard, I'm wondering? Never mind. Frisker, come. Come, little boy, it's raining. Okay, you stay there. Trained on a dime, that animal. Anyway, this is the kitchen. This is my husband's room because he's the cook. I don't cook. I make toast, I make milk and fruit, and you do the cooking, don't you, dear? This here is our favorite fixture in the house. We bought it at turn of the century lighting, and as you can see, it's an old, it's antique teapots and creams and sugars, and I promised my husband I wouldn't do anything whimsical in the kitchen, and I lied, as I always do, because actually this is his room, but he makes all the meals. Right, dear? No, that's okay, because we got to move on to another room. That's my husband's room. I've always wanted to do that, because usually they're just open. This is our dressing room. And when I say our, I think you know I mean mine. And the ceiling was painted by this wonderful artist named Tish Cohen, who left this work and went on to be a successful author. This was another bedroom, but we only have one child, and he's on the other side of the house right now. Actually, he's in New York right now, but he lives on the other side of the house. So we were able to make a bedroom into a dressing room. Every girl should have this. So after I choose something to wear in the dressing room, I come into my lovely bright office. It's like my little bird's nest. And I can spy on the neighbors. I can see everyone's backyard into everyone's window. No, that's not really what I do. Yeah, it kind of is. But yeah, I love this room. Everything's glass and purple, and I play records all the time. And my husband, God bless him, bought me this record player. Doesn't match the room. Doesn't match the room at all. Not even close. But I didn't want to hurt his feelings. But I play records in here. That's what I do. And there's my animals on the wall. The portraits of my animals. Yep. This is where it all happens. But of course my computer's downstairs. So right now, I'm just spying on the neighbors. And this is our collection of 1960s Murano glass. And there are some absolutely gorgeous, doesn't that look like caramel? Like that you would have on top of a sundae. These are actually interesting because they might not be the most beautiful, but they're limited edition because Murano was not happy with them because they could not get the bubbles out of them. So they stopped making them. So even though they're not perfect, they're unique. My husband's favorite, these. Kidding. He doesn't, I don't even think he'd know they're his. If I brought them up to him and said, honey, the apples, he'd what? What? No. This room, ironically, was an afterthought. We were putting an office in for me above, and this was just going to be sort of an outdoor area. And we decided to make the most out of it, and as it turned out, it ended up being our favorite spot in the house. We have a fireplace isn't on, but we have a fireplace, and we sit here looking out in the backyard. And the irony is that we put that lovely office in for me, and now, since our son has left for college, we both sit here together, and we each have an office, but this has become our shared office. And we sit with our computers across from each other. So there's a whole wasted room up there that maybe I'll turn into a dance hall. What do you think, dear?
I don't have any lines. Deb and I are both Scottish heritage. We both have, our families have a coat of arms, so we sort of combined them. This would be, this is the Mochrie, McGrath, Mochrie. And then we came up with our thistle theme, plus the 3 stars, that's Deb, Luke, and I. For our icon, we used the castle, which represents home. And we had a choice of 2 family sayings. My family is, I am because I choose to be. Deb's is dread God. Try to imagine which family motto we went with. Yes, I am because I choose to be. Because dread God, it just has a whole connotation to it where I don't want to live my life in fear from some being that's more powerful than me. I already am dealing with Deb. So that's our coat of arms. Thanks for dropping by. Now get the hell out.